Sorry about that. Okay. So this is where we found a lot amount of data being collected. In terms of cameras, there's bicycles, there's speed cameras, traffic cameras. Apart from which, this is Lincoln's Inn, and this is a representation of the kinds of Instagram zone which we found, because towards the borders where there were dog parks, with dog walkers, or people doing yoga, or the tennis side, where we had a lot of data. But towards the center, where there was nothing, maybe there was just a small, I don't know, atrium kind of thing, where there was no data, basically, in the Instagram photos which we saw. So the data is quieter when we go towards the center. And here we had just a manual check by security guards who were taking down numbers of cars entering the facility enclosure. But we did find 2 cameras here in the entrance. But towards the end, even though we found a lot of signs which said CCTV areas, we really didn't find any CCTV cameras across. So, but otherwise our data zones were relatively lower than the rest of the groups, I guess, because from what we've heard.
Well, maybe they're different, because maybe if they're like, you know, if somebody is manually looking at number plates, I mean, this is also like a collection of data, right? But it's not an automated or like mediated one. It's like human mediated.
Yeah, it kind of also brings to question like public versus private issues. So all these buildings over here like all signify like the private area, but in the middle you have Lincoln's Inn Field, which is a public space, but it's kind of surrounded by all this private area, so that kind of brings into question, you know, like how public really is it when it's surrounded by these private buildings that are monitoring everything you do.
And I was also curious about the Instagrams that you managed to recover Instagrams that you observed being collected or being photographed.
So because of the data tag or the location tag on Instagram, we could actually find out people who actually posted then and there on our
so it's a kind of like another mediation, a kind of post mediation of the experience.
Maybe also Facebook and other apps, but we cannot track the Facebook, so only Instagram.
Instagram was particularly easier because the location tag, and we saw people taking photos, so naturally.
So it is data rich. It's just not data rich in the moment. It's like data rich afterwards.
It's interactive data, but it's passive one way.
Cool, thanks.